we're not doing any roundups, are we? I ain't judging anybody on a Saturday. I don't see any guidelines, so tell me right or wrong, where do you wanna go? I've been doing a whole lot of watching, and you know I've got a whole lot to work with, and I don't care about any side eyes, so tell me right or wrong, where do you wanna go? Kind of company. So get it off your tongue, tell me right or wrong, where'd you wanna go?
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Boyko is here, PLO will be here as well. So let's start it. We would play Russian Cash today. 200. Let's start with warm up with theory stuff in PLO trainer. Just a second. And then we will start the action. So let's go. Without further ado, I have played a few hours today in the morning and before lunchtime as well, just short sessions. the most longest time I playing during the stream. And other is like around 1, maybe 1.5 hour. So let's see here. I called the 3-bet small blind against big blind. And the question is, we played check the flop. And do we ever bluff this kind of stuff on the turn? Because the board is kind of good for us. And I don't really know what we have to do with this, like, because it's kind of like intuitionally it's just check, but I think that we could give much more pressure on this king 6-5. Unfortunately, we don't have this one. We have 7-5. So let's take this and the turn. Like, do we have a leading range? Probably 20. So I think I would just simplify to range check and let's see, checks back and 6 here. Was it one flush draw? Yeah, just one flush draw. And let's check. Do we? Okay, so we actually betting not so many, you know. Okay, so we are not doing too good. Like, we don't have really many 3-4, 4-8. Yeah, we have, I think, 8-9 advantage probably. Okay, so, but let's see, one pair. Top pair. So flush draw, yes, and straight draw. Okay, straight draw blocker, kinda. Flush draw blocker is probably nice. Let's see this top pair plus straight draw. Okay, yeah, this 8-8. We say 8-8, 9-9. This is kinda this looks intuitive for me. Let's exclude the 9s and 8s. So we need two straight blockers, 9 and 5. Or like 9-4, kind of like this. Yeah, this is useful. Or 8, yeah, 8 useful as well. We had 9. So 9 is kinda, because this 8-9 we will face more just raise from our opponent, and with 8-4, 3-4 they will call us, so we want to make this we want to have blockers which would be relative to bluff against his calling range. So this 8-4 is much more useful for it, and without 8 still something. So 9-4, 9-3. Actually, it's sometimes actually it is. We have 9 deuce. So yeah, like 9-3 is better because 3 is also kind of blocker. But even, yeah, so kind of like this, king jack 9 deuce, probably just betting sometimes. Yeah, sometimes we do this, and it's interesting to see if we bet and our opponent just race into us. Let's check this one pair, top pair, which we folded. Actually, even with flush draw, we are playing like quite 44% bet fold. And let's check this other stuff. Okay. So it's kinda so yeah, I think we could be more creative here on the turn. And it is interesting as well if we bet this and he peels and the river kinda let's take a break his brick deuce. What we it's like we should do we bluff top pair actually? No, we probably almost just 5%. So it's kinda turn button. And do you think what would be the size mainly? Do we call some like yeah we overfold pretty heavily here, and one pair we are like top pair sometimes you could peel. Not sometimes with a straight draw. Straight blocker. Okay. Interesting. And I played check the turn, and actually the river was deuce and we hit the deuce. So let's see if we play check and how our strategy would like on the river. So 1/3 and some pots. So 2 pair mostly bets for half, and we actually almost never bluff air. This is kinda interesting for me. So we like to bluff middle pair or bottom pair. Okay, cool. And I think this is kinda standard peel pre-flop. King check 9 deuce. Let's check it. King jack 9 deuce. Actually not. This is a mistake from me. Like the best use is pretty close, so the 3 should be worst. Yes, I imagine. Yeah. So we need a 5, maybe. Yeah. So we need a 5. Okay. So this was mistake. With the queen, we need also 5. So yeah, king jack 9 deuce double just to the mug against 3 bet. Here I played a little bit 2 hands heads up, and I want to see, do we need to bet the flop with this kind of stuff? A6 3. Let's take heads up. A6 3. And we had oh, actually it was ace suit here. Let's we need to have ace like with flush draw type. Let's take kinda like this, and we have king queen 7-6 suit to the queen. So with a flush draw, without nuts flush draw. So just check and that's it. We don't mostly need to bet it. Okay. Cool. Here I played yesterday this hand, and I open. I think this is loose open, maybe with a 4 we can, but with a 3 is kind of loose in my opinion. So but anyway, I open and probably check full range on this flop, and then I just check call it twice. Let's see. We made it correct. Actually, 3 times I check called it and lose on the river to the ace 10. So he hit the river, and the flop was 8-6. So we don't have this one. Let's see which we have. Was it with flush draw? Okay, so let's take this 7. Sorry for this, it should be a single race, but should be a single race, but 7-5. So check range, yeah, standard. Like don't like actually we lost about 12%, but it's not straight racing, just half. And mostly with kinda redraw stuff. The other just peel and the turn brings a new straight. What it could be? Kinda 8 probably. Yeah, so I will put bets again with peel and the river kinda new straight. Sounds like this, but not like exactly like in our hand. And the question, like we actually calling pretty close to the 1 minus alpha, so don't fold in many straight. So kinda second not straight, it would be 10-6. Yeah, 10-6 jack 10. So we fold in some sort not straight with the 6 and without like we are compensated it with set and 2 pair. Okay, so close one. So let's check this king 7-6-3 from the cutoff. Do we need to open this? Let's see. Just break even. Just break even. King Queen 7-7 in the middle. To the mark, but this is again pretty close open. Ace-9, 6-4 against MP. Let's check this one as well. This is pretty bad call. Yeah, even against min race, I think it's still pretty bad. Kind of 5 maybe. Ace-9, 6-5. Yeah, we need the 5, so 4 is huge blunder. Let's check out the button. Yeah, even on the button we should mark this with about 5. 5 is actually better. It's like this 5-4 connectors always relevant and playing better. Yeah, okay. So here was I called. Yeah, the question: do we need to peel this pre-flop on the MP against the early position? Let's see. Break even like just 0 in EV. Yeah, this was the question. And how I played here. The question, like I bet flop and do we need to bottle the jack? It looks kinda okay for me. Let's see. The jack with straight draw. Is bad, big blind. Queen 8. 4. I think we see better on 40, even 32% of the time, so not too many. Just that hands mixing as well, and what was it? Flush draw, yes. Turn. And here I think how much I think we should bet around 40. 40? No, okay, so we're going with half pot here. interesting. I still think I will just go with support and be more polar than probably Solver do. And this King Jack 10-7 mostly in the half pot range, not really in the pot. So, and when we checked, interesting river. So, yeah, we mainly play in 130 if he bets. And do we overfold? Like against half, we should peel 66%, something like this. So we peel in like 57.5. So this is pretty close. Still, what about pot? Like we need to defend half of our range. Yeah, 57. Okay. And like, of course, strategy is equal set. Yeah, so we need to peel many 2 pairs here as well. And even sometimes 1 pair. Okay. Ace, King, Queen 3. Hijack against cutoff. Let's see this one. Let's see. Actually, this is a call, so I made a wrong decision. I folded. Interesting. I think with the 4 and 5, it's like, okay, deuce a little bit forced. 4 is okay, 5 is more closer, and 6 and other stuff just to the mark. What about Jack? So Jack is okayish. About 10. Jack to the mark. What about Queen? So this is, yeah, this kind of close stuff. What about early position against him? B. Ace, King, Queen 3. So we could peel this one with 3 and deuce probably. Yeah. Okay. Yep, so here folded, and do we need to peel this against early position? Let's check it. Let's check it. 10, 9, 7, 6. 10, 9, 7, 6. So no, actually, like to the 8, like to the 10 suit, kind of break even. With an 8, kind of. With the 9 suit, kind of whatever. And like, if we switch to the 8, so the 8 is just a little bit better. Just a little bit. Okay, so this stuff I will take later, and let's go to the action. Let's go to the action. So let's see. We'll close it. Clients here, and we will open the tables for a moment. And we would start it. We would start it. The action for today. We have today we have Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Just a moment. Just a moment, and we will jump to the mix. So, okay. Okay, how many entries do we have? 43 entries, pretty nice. So, let's go without further ado. We had pretty nice warm up and ready to the fight. Ready to the fight. So everybody checks through here. So here, Jack. Yeah, we could try to bet this one, and this is kinda close, but let's start aggressive. Let's start aggressive today. And the picture looks okayish. I believe so. I just check in as a regular stable. I wouldn't play today, but I think that like I usually on Friday I'm playing this. Regular tables don't want to, just want to check would it be action here. Like yesterday we have some discussion in the chat. What is better to stream? Russian cash or regular tables. And this is kinda a good question still, but I believe I would continue to I would continue to stream the river. I would continue stream Russian cash and most days except Friday. So Friday will be regulars and I hope we could catch some. Some action. There. Okay, look, yes, okay. So actually it is some, there are some tables, some 500 plus at this point. But anyway, let's focus on our tables. So let's go. I'm ready to show our best. Upset, flash draw blocker. Let's go with half pot. First table is close. Let's try to bet this one even. It's kinda dicey. Do I want to continue to fold him? Let's try. And this flush draw is kinda interesting one. Let's try to bet it again. First table probably check fold will be on the river. Okay, so we hit the flush on the second, but I think I will check and probably check fold as well, the river. So yeah, if our opponent doesn't bluff this one, could be. It would be hard for him to have enough bluffs in his range. So I peeled this on the first table, and if I face the check, I would bet this 10 of hearts. 10 of hearts, 10 of clubs, kinda useful, and this table half pot and fold with ace of spade. Nothing special. I give up the third table. So yeah, ace of spade is pretty big point to fold here on the second one. And I think I will fold this one on the fourth table. So we flop some stuff. Good bet, good check. Still good bet, good check. Not the best situation. This one is close as well, so we could consider to just fold it. Okay, run it once. So here, yeah, we could fold against 4-bet on the fourth table. Hello, Boom Race. Thank you very much. Thank you a lot. So I hope today we will I still want to show the best quality of the game, but just hope for the better run than it was yesterday, you know, my friend. So, Whiskey Lever the God. High quality. How are you doing? Wat dan gaat de idee? En de papa dan no? Boom race. Ela do half-free. Well, let's bet our second mass flush blocker on the. It would be hard to get value on this table. Easy fold on the force. So yeah, we hit something here. Let's see. Can bet smaller. Okay, so now we have the nuts, and like this table kinda weird. Let's bet something. I would have just pot here in my sizing on the second table. Okay, we get called by wow, aces and kings. What's going on? Like so passive. Let's try to market this somehow. Him. So top two, backdoor nut flush draw. I think this is okay to bet. For value. Easy call on the fourth table and kinda just fold. Blockers not the best. So the third table, top two and straight draw. This is interesting one. I think we could bet this one as well. With the shorts and the big blind. This is not too easy to do it something crazy for cutoff. Now I will play check calls at your she calls a turn. So we might flush. Let's start with this one and check. So this is interesting one. On the third table. Yeah, and we won against 7. Good for us. Just fold first table. Yeah, I think maybe with diamond and I would consider to bet. Or at least with some backdoor stuff. And first table just c-bet. Top pair, flush blocker. Looks okay. C-bet fold. I think we just have to peel this one. I will check back. Too many showdown and it would be not really nice to get check raise on the first table. We will just pot. So here this is already pretty close. I actually think that I would just fold this. Like we don't have seconds like bad flush draw, bad gut shot. Ace not really good. I'll kinda fold. Maybe this is not solver improve, but I'm not the machine. I'm just a human trying to be. And this jacks is close as well, because I know that maybe in position is still not too bad. I think no, with this flop it is okay for sure. But I think I would check this one in the end, and this is kinda not great. Like not a clear call, I would say, pre-flop. Without position I would fold it for sure, but when you play against shorty, this is actually no big deal. Anyway. So do we okay, so we even lose it on the river, crazy man. So let's go. Beautiful aces. And this I think we kinda check this stuff before, so it's pretty close to defend. Great situation on the fourth table for us. It's out. I think I still feel this just once, even kinda weird stuff there. Okay, so we won against aces and something nothing. And now I think I would bluff. Can I do else? Probably just pot this. Unfortunately, we got to the aces, which is what happen pretty often, but I think okay, we wouldn't have worst hands than that. So here we won with nines, and I think we have to fold the first table with some connected stuff. On the button I would peel that one, but on the cutoff I would probably fold. Easy call on second table. Nothing special at the moment. So, and I will continue call, especially with this sizing. A river dicey one. So he bets flop, bets turn, bets river. So we blocking some stuff. 5-6. Okay, I would fold this time. But I think it's close, pretty close. So let's open the third one. And folds others, so we have nuts. I will start with a bet here. Not the best turn for our hand, so check. Not a good situation, but I would still peel. We have straight flush kind of stuff. I don't know, would it be that big jackpot? I don't know. And we won against straight. So second table, very nice board for our opponent range. And we should like kinda overfold these boards, but I still think with this, especially against 1/3, 2 backdoor flush draws, kinda nice to have it. So peel and probably check folds at turn. Okay. So this is really interesting spot, and I think we still have to check many stuff here. I don't think that we would even kind of value bet kings here. Maybe that's tough. And we wow, was really aggressive 3-bet, I would say. So first table we could bet, that's the fourth table we could bet, or we could check. I wouldn't bluff this 3 pair, even with nuts flush draw blocker. Let's try get to the showdown. Is it check for me? Lose to the flush. Easy defend. This hand plays pretty well in multi-way pots. And fold first table, too weak, too low cards. So fold queens, yeah. And here everybody checks through, but I still think that our draw is not too strong to consider take a step, so I will just check fold. Probably. Yeah. And meanwhile on the second, I will try to bet this on the first table and bluff this river, yes. Like we have some blockers to do it. It worked. Always nice to find to pick up spots with bluffs. So let's raise first one and check here. I think we have to check call this one. And now this is really close. This is really close. I would check and maybe probably check raise against bet. I would bet my set of checks. So yeah, interesting. Yeah, so probably if we bluff, he could potentially fold. So 2 calls. We have a blocker to the king 10. It's a weird hand. Ah, get check raised. So let's see. Like it's not a great call, but yeah. So we are kind of behind. Like I think it was pretty close on the AV. Do we need to bet the turn? This is a good question, but I consider to do it. Maybe it was a mistake, or is bet. Okay. Happened. But anyway, yes, I would probably peel the river bet with that hand. And like I still imagine that it's possible that he like it's not many bluffs I can see here, but still he could potentially bluff with kings, with diamonds. And I would fold this, like it was loose open, because the opponents looks kinda tight. Good flop on the fourth table, so let's start with a bet. And yeah, I think nothing else to do. Hi Boyko, is there a way to see your graph? Hello, just a moment. Okay, it was just a boat here. Ilidendik. Like for today's session, like I would show like after first hour to play. If you like, I can try to find the graph for some hands for the last like 1 month, because I'm still not playing a long period on the GG, so I have kind of around maybe 40,000 hands, I believe, at this moment. So there's nothing special there, but just write which rough do you want to see, and I will try to figure it out. Because today's session we are playing just around how many 23 minutes at all, so not something special. I think we have to fold this one. And this stuff, I think we can peel even dicey one. So check the second table. Let's bet. our aces. I would fold just straight draw with one opponent behind. Looks kinda standard. So table can bet could check. Now this is close again. I still think we kinda check calling. Rivers the nuts. Let's spot it. Get called by two pair, probably. No, weaker straight. So actually we could get the value by check raising, so he potentially could peel. I'll check my 8 here, probably lose, but still too many showdown equity. Check back with ace here as well, lose to the 3. This opponent looks kinda. So this hand is this 8 I would peel, and I still think this is really close. This is really close. So I would fold it. With an 8 I would call. First table. Check and probably fold. Now still just check fold. Okay, so this opponent don't even bluff with air on the river. Yeah, beautiful flop here. We want to raise. Hello, Gerazzo PLO. Hello. Good luck. Are you poker pro? Is poker your main income? Yes, my friend. Is this for the last? Wow, what a what a run outs. Stick one. For the last 7 years. This is my main income. Ah, damn. What a runouts. I still think we have to fold probably this. Like we losing even for 6 or some kind of stuff. What a runout. Yeah, I would fold. The straight. And here I wouldn't bluff on the third table. There's everything missed and just easy call with most of the pairs. So I'm still thinking about the second table with my straight. So I think we wouldn't fold my queens here. Okay, let's see the flop, and now this is dicey. This is dicey because we are kinda dead against kings and aces, and this is one player behind, so I think I would make this fold. Yeah, like aces. Damn, 7, 6, 3. Looks like not aces. Yeah. And here this is bad situation at this point, but I still think we have to go with backdoor and aces. called by straight. Unfortunately, yeah, so this spot is kind of close when we just have half. SPR half. Folds. Yeah, probably fold. So the opponent checks. Looks weird, but I would bet by myself. Turn straight and flush. The same moment, so check it back. Here's kind of strange stuff again. Probably wouldn't fold my straights there. Something weird. Yeah, so this player is pretty active. We need to mark him. Easy call here. Queens. Ones. Easy fold with checks and blues. Call with double suited. Yeah, so this guy is going action, is giving action, and let's. We check fold the queens and check back the first table as well. Grazie PLO, which platforms do you play most and what stakes? Just a second, Garazzo. Just pot call, second table. So before the February 2026, we have an opportunity to play in Denmark on the GG. So I played almost, yeah, probably on the most of the possible sites in Denmark, and it were PokerStars, Party, iPoker, Unibet, 888. Sounds like this stuff. I think I'm not missing something. Maybe something. So kind of the mainly was PokerStars, Party, and iPoker, but for the last the last 1 year, I really felt that the volume of the games is pretty like fall down. It were not so many games. I mostly played like for the last 2 years. I played close to 500 plus, yeah, like between 500 to 1000. Sometimes I played 2000, sometimes even 5k, and it was not a big, like not a kind of shot. It's not kind of shot, like just play for the recreation on 5k. So like 500, 1k, 2k, kind of like this stuff. And from this February we got this opportunity to play on the GG poker, and I still just in the process of figuring out what is the best opportunity and games to play and how to do this. And actually I start to stream after the GG came to Denmark, because it's give opportunity to this to show, to make some like at least at this point some regular content, because on other sites even 200 stakes it's not easy to find for streaming, you know. It's like you need to be you need to waiting for the tables. I don't know. Or, like even on the stars, this PLO zoom like 200 zoom, I think close to the like almost dead, and 100 maybe in the Indian time, but in the Indian I'm usually with the family or sleeping, so without like the GG gave this opportunity to stream, and it's also interesting for me to see is it actually beatable, can I beat something on this rake environment structures, because there are many discussions that let's actually peel this double stupid stuff. There are many discussions that it's like I would say very hard to beat the games on the GG, and so many regulars don't want to play here. But for me, like how I understand, they could play in some other sites, like maybe coin poker or I don't know how it's called, Chico, something else, maybe other stuff. But for me, GG is still kind of the possibility to find the game, because compared to other sites, the traffic here is incredible. So I would still try to play my best. And can I just put call this on the flop? Probably. And actually this goal of 100 followers, I told it many times before, like I will make this challenge for me, 222,000 hands, to like for me and for viewers to see what I can show on this distance on PLO Russian Cash 200. So yeah, so I would say regularly I'm playing 500 close to 2,000 PLO 4 cards, and on the stream I'm mostly playing Russian Cash 200 at this point, waiting to 100 followers, then I will start the challenge. And on Fridays I'm playing regular tables on the GGS 5. Like it's not always possible to find the 500 plus, so I'm playing 200 plus on regular tables on the GG on Fridays. So yeah, so I believe soon I will start. I would start this challenge for PLO Russian Cash. And like outside of the stream, I mostly play in regular tables. Yeah, 500 plus. If I don't have the action, I added the 200 as well, and even sometimes I added the I think we have to go here the Russian Cash, but it's not so often, so mostly I'm playing Russian Cash on the stream. Okay, so we don't have any outs, I would say, on the... Okay, now we have something. I would take the 6. Give me a 6. Ace is bad, king 10. But we won against this guy, I believe. Yeah? Okay, so it was not so many, but it was something. So, how long have you been a pro? Is it difficult to make a living? Oh, this is a really good question. This is, yeah, you asked a really good question. Grazie, PLO, thank you. I need to formulate the answer for you, my friend. So it depends what you want to achieve in poker and how hard do you want to work on it. So yes, I think the short answer it would be yes, it's hard now, because firstly the game is tougher, the players are stronger compared to the time when I started to learn PLO for cards, and I still don't know how it's like the situation with the games under PLO 200, but over. Okay, this is interesting. But on the PLO over 200, it's not easy even find the games with Oki Shrike. Get pretty strange hand in this one. So the the rake on the GG is still kind of the question for me. And on lose to the jacks, unfortunately. And on other sides, this is kind of if we will take out the rake back system, it's also not. It's like still high. But if you really want and enjoy the game, it's possible. It's possible, and the poker always will change. But if you will adapt, you can earn the money. Depends how much do you want and what level would you like to have, and etc. And I still think that this is when I checked the PLO tournaments on the GG schedule, it was really cool to see how many at this point they have, and I still think that even if you will learn PLO for tournaments, it should be a good time to earn some money in this in this part of the poker ecosystem. But for cash player, it's pretty important to find out the right routine. Maybe find some. I still think there are a lot of information, even free information in the net for beginner. It's kinda tough to find the good information if you want to be advanced and play higher, but still a lot of stuff you can learn just even for free. So you can improve many things. So yeah, probably the biggest questions is how it's easy for you to find the game, and how hard do you want to push yourself for achievement of your goals. But for me, it's kind of like it's like a job, and it's kind of stressful job. You if you are planning the future for it, you have to understand this. Now I am 36 years old, and I have a family, and I am playing professionally for the last 7 years, and this kind of half professionally more than 10, I think more than 12 years, So this is a really long. I believe this is a long term and I'm happy with my decision and with my life, but I would think that not everybody would kinda be happy. I'm 36 years old and like to be in my place, so maybe you can build your career in other like structures, you know. But like on the beginning I really just was focused on the money. Money was my biggest motivation, and I think just for the last 2 maybe 3 years I just recognize that I love the game. So and like, you know, it's pretty hard to improve, like learn, motivate you, like fall down, keep going and other stuff. If you just thinking about money, this is pretty, I say, exhausting motivation. But when you like love this game, like you are always interested and you feel so much less discomfort after losing session. You start to understand. You like start understanding more the variance, and even variance can be beautiful, you know. Like even on this short session on PLO Russian Cash, I had like I don't know, maybe eight buy-in swings in every side, or something like this, maybe between 6 or 8, and this is just for 2-3 hours of streaming, you know. This is a lot, but this is a part of the game, and if you are don't love it, it would be hard to follow this game for a long distance. And yeah, I really love the game, and I'm like I feel in that PLO 4 card, like how I told before, lose some action for the last few years. But on the GG I saw there are a lot of 5 card PLO action, and I was on this, how it calls, Kings of Talent series in Estonia, so I played a little bit. I played one tournament and mostly played cash, and the cash games run mostly on 5 cards PLO. So how I understand, this is a good time to learn this game, and I still consider, yeah, maybe after the challenge of these 222,000 hands, I would like I would consider to learn the PLO 5 cards as well, and add these tables to my action. So yeah, like if you are really interested in the game and want to say it, I wouldn't recommend to think about poker like about easy money. So it's kinda I wouldn't say this is like too hard money, but it's kinda mixed between hard money and funny money. So yeah, sounds like this. Sounds like this. But yeah, it depends to you again. And as well, like, no, if you consider to be like online poker pro, maybe some kind of people would have, how to say it correct, can be socialize even like online poker pro, but I kind of lose this opportunity. So when I am kind of happy to stream and have socialization, even I'm a family person. Like without family, it would be really tough. Just deep to the poker for long, like for many years, and like it's easy to feel like frustration of your life. So yeah, just try to be in balance, even outside of poker is pretty important as well. So I believe we are losing today, still losing, but we'll see. We had some interesting questions in the chat. Would he ever fold flush draw? I don't know. Maybe. So let's play how many around 8 minutes more, and then we'll check the graph and we'll make a short break. Yeah, and I would also add that about the question, is it difficult to make a living? So like it depends in which country do you live, firstly, and secondly, I live in Denmark for the last 13 or 14 years, and I kind of start to be like a pro in Denmark. And even with family, not even, just especially with family, it's so important to be does he check back? Just a second. To be confident that even you lose and you maybe cannot show good results, so you can just switch to the normal job and you can earn enough to the family and to be in Denmark. This is possible, so that's why I always felt safety. Even I would like break even in poker, so I will just take a normal job and I would go there. So actually before poker I worked how many? Around 6 or 7 years at cow's farm. So it was actually a good experience. Even it's useful in poker. So the second table is pretty close already. So you, like, I understand how it's work hard and how it's like, what is the price of the money actually is. Go here, and this is close. I will just fold. Okay. Because this press, if you kinda don't have another choice except poker, so it's really hard. It's really hard. Even I had like others opportunities to switch. I still felt this press when I just started to be like to grind like a pro. So like it's really pressed, and you will have this bad periods, swings for sure. And it's not kinda the place where you can find your salary in the end of the month. So here here is another story. Okay. Check backs twice. On the second table, let's pick up. Third table we flopped pretty strong, but unfortunately we not get it. Let's bet our jack of diamond here. Nothing special. But folded. It's okay. Against shorty, I think we can just go. But we run to the aces. Not amazing. Quartz. So the first table is close. And I would fold the river. So maybe we could just fold the turn already. I would fold with shorties behind on the first table. And this is again pretty close because short is behind. With the 5 I would open without just to the muck. Okay, so let's check. Yeah, so not like they don't have something big stakes, so I think we are in the minus, but let's see and write it. Garage PLO. Okay, and I will give you answer just on the break. Garage is a pill here and just check fold. Just fold this one. And probably fold first table as well. What what was your biggest downswing in dollar terms? You seem like a person that has good control in his frustration. I'm not a good at controlling my tilt. Busted my bankroll once going up in stakes on tilt. Yeah, it could happen. I think about this tilt, you can develop it and improve it. So I wouldn't say that I always was more kind of control person. Like I have not ever like crashed something like a computer or mouse or keyboard, something like this. But to make high voices, it was my stuff. But then I just like understand better the nature of poker and dig deeper, so I understand that this is have no any sense. Like you should just make right decision, and this is your main goal, and don't worry about the cards, how they will come. The most bigger downswings I have, like I learned for a half year, maybe 1 year, like PLO heads up and grinding, kinda not grinding because it's not like a regular tape, like not many tables there, but I think it was a period when I lose. What was, let's say around between 30 or 50k for 4 months. So something like nothing crazy, but before it was kind of upswing, and then it goes downswing, so it kind of rebalance, but it was still a crazy feelings inside, and it was kind of battles with mostly with regulars, so just variant stuff, and then I felt that I'm not ready for these swings on these limits with regular tables, with with a pro to fight on heads ups, and I really like heads ups. Maybe just to find kinda again better place for battling there, or just put more attention for preparing it, because like if you are playing 6 marks and then switch to the heads up and play with heads up pro, he's waiting for you, like, you know, and you are coming like with some 6 marks mindset, so you need to rebuild your strategy. So yeah, so I still playing heads up, but if it's I feel some edge at least, because in heads up it's pretty dangerous to fight against the better player. So let's check the graph and we'll continue. So let's open the PokerCraft for a moment. So let's see. I imagine we are -4 buy-ins, kinda, maybe more. Where is Russian cash? Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we are even more. So yeah, nothing special, just going down for today. Okay, so it was yesterday. So we're kind of -1,000, and for this 750, I think we are paid already $200 rake, so we are kind of -1,300. So yeah, if you can see here, like the swings, it could be crazy. And we actually haven't played something like, it was just nothing special, just it was few close spots and other, like just mostly variants, you know, just go down 5 buy-ins. So the bankroll management, this is a big key to feel comfort and don't feel this frustration when you are grinding. So minus 1300, let's write it today and we'll continue the session. Yep. So let's back to the table. Yeah, and when you so busted my bankroll once going up, mistakes on tilt. So yeah, actually, yeah, I'm that guy who still never lose my whole bankroll. I hope it would never happen, but like this, I believe this bankroll management rules I learned firstly when I start to get deeper in the poker. So this was my base, like this bankroll stuff. Sometimes I took shots, but if I was in the if I lose, so I just get back to the stakes and keep grinding. And even now, this Russian cash 200, I still want to understand, can I show the profitable play here with this rake and my game? So I would like to play 500 and I still doing this or more or higher, but for me no big deal. I just take one step behind and check the environment here and then take next decision where I want to go. My problem is that I am obsessed with my EV graph. It doesn't matter me to lose. When I have a good EV. But when my opponent hits the river chase and screw my EV, I tilt it a lot and I think this is very stupid, but still I do it. Yeah, this is kinda... It's not only you, my friend. I believe many, even pros, still have this I wouldn't say it's bad, just a habit, when you you like to refresh the graph pretty often. So one time I asked to my partner, we learned together the theory stuff that I check in the graph kinda 1 week per, one time per week. And he told me, okay, it's pretty cool because I doing this every minute. And I was on the way to do this 1 time per month. And I had the period when maybe for 4 months in a row that I checked the graph just 1 time per month, even I'm playing in different sites. So, and this is really useful. Now I'm checking more often, but other sites probably most close the balance. On GG I'm more checking this because I'm kind of streaming, want to show something interesting things. But yeah, I still believe you can improve this and don't check. If you kinda have a good bankroll, it's not so important. 1 week it's about nothing. Even 1 month it's kinda not a sin. It's but when you have some changes, you are changing strategy, or maybe you're again proving something, new sites, new rake environment, new game. So it's kind of more important to. It's not about the graph. It's more about statistics. I had the impression that okay, yeah. So I give the answer. Oh, I had the impression that the graph is an indication of how you play, but that is actually not true. First of all, until turn, you might have a big way butted river your opponents hit and sends the remaining few chips your EV collapses, which is wrong calculation. Yeah, especially on short term, this is kind of not really important. You should like to look on the, I don't know, like if you want to play professionally, look to the million of hands, you know. Like even once, like even this challenge, which I would like to play, like I thought about 100k, but I still think this is maybe not the like not to be close to the real situations. I hope at least 200k hands will show at least something close to the real situation for me on the PLO. The Russian cash 200. So yeah, like poker is a good place to improve yourself, not only on the tables, but by controlling your safe better and possibility to say it, to find and to develop the good habits and leave the bad habits behind you and go it through. Okay, so thank you for your question, Karatsu. Really nice questions. So let's continue our play. Maybe second hour would be better. I don't know. We made few mistakes, for like not few, like many, but few was big ones. I still think, but it happened. Let's put small there, but this stuff. So even like after 7 years, kinda be professional poker player, this is stuff we have kind like got. I think this should be actually fold. Have 8 and jack. This is close, but I think I would fold this one. I will check that in the solver because this is really kinda mass sport. And I would fold probably tens here. So like even after 7 years, I still think that I not understand the all true about dispersion. So the variance could be crazy, and it's like to say it. It's really important to play good and always improve because it helps you to minimize the impact of the variance. So like if you like just have minimal edge against pool, you will still like would have long downswings, and it's still normal. Pretty weird here on the turn already. Better on the river. Just pot it. And here, without heart, I will probably fold. So easy 4-bet. And let's go with it. Ooh, let's go on the second one. Twice, no. So let's check this one. And probably just check fold second table. Without spade, just check and give up. We'll just pot the third table against shorty. Made a quartz here. Like, interesting. Like, we have to check some hands with the king for sure, but I think without club I would try to bet it again. Just pot the river. Did I check it? Wow, sorry. Misclick. Just misclicked. It would be hard to show good result if I would check the quotes. Need to be more focused. Weird stuff. This is like we need just a little bit, so let's peel. Tens is probably good. Check should be good as well. I would fold the turn. Bluff here and check there. Aces, yeah. So just fold the fourth table and peel the sevens. Kinda standard. Easy open with the jacks. So we have some sets. Let's take a seat. This is close between bet and check. Against raise is really not amazing. Okay. What's going on here? So one guy have kinda combo draw, but other would have a jacks. Maybe ace jack. This is pretty close. So now I will just go here. Yeah. What the stuff? Okay, so peel second. Peel again, nothing special. I think So this 7th is kind of weird. Maybe check back would be better, probably. Let's take this for review as well. So I think this kings should be go to the mark on the first table. So yeah, still hard session for today, but let's see. Spiel is queen checked and used. I think you didn't check back your pot. He showed his hand. You didn't check back your pot. He showed his hand. Ah, okay, so he just folded and he... Okay, thank you, Horatio. Like, I potted the other you and he just showed his hand. Okay. Where do you think your edge come from? Do you think you have an edge against other X? If so, where is it? Oh, this is really cool question. Horatio, I think this question I need even ask by myself. For me, this is really useful. Thank you. I will try to figure it out and like give you answer now. So where my edge comes from? I would say, you know, this is like I always thinking, like not always, but I'm thinking about poker pretty many time. Like if you are professional, you kind of should do this, and I, of course, I'm thinking where is my good sides in this game, where I am bad. And actually, I am kind of pretty sticky guy or player, how to say it. So I don't really like, not how to say, not. I don't think that there are many people who like to lose or give up. But when I lose, this is time when I get. This is close already. Check 9 kings. Okay. When I had the biggest motivation to improve my game. So, like when I'm in the downswing, I'm always wake up with ideas that I need to improve the game. I need to learn. I need to try something new. So this is always helps me to not stuck when I'm in bad poker time, I would say. Of course, like the technique side of the game is very, very important, and I think just for the last few years I recognize how actually to use the solver correct, and actually like maybe for 2-3 years, yeah, kind of like this, and it's still like on the way. I'm still I'm still building this in my head, and after this understand, like after the beginning of understanding, I really start loving the game, because start to understand how it's like looks like from the inside, how you should like build your ranges, and it's really beautiful, you know. It's really beautiful to understand and see this part of the game, especially when before you don't recognize it, and you kind of playing like a blind in some points, but anyways, it still shows some profit. So this is technique part pretty important, but I wouldn't say that this is kind of the most important. Maybe like when you will go to fight to the high level poker, this is kind of the key. But I was kind of this player who tried to find the best games for me, like in the rooms. So I started on the Zoom tables, but I figured it out pretty fast that if I could play many regular tables, it would be much more profitable. So I just switched to the regular tables and started play many different sites. So I wouldn't say that I was kind of crusher in terms of the best age against like the toughest opponents, but I kind of was good in game selection and play big, like kind of stable volume. I don't know, like maybe 5-6 hours per day, and maybe it was a period where I haven't even 3 days, so I play pretty stable many like months, years. Kind of like this stuff, and it's also so you can actually improve in poker in many ways, and I would say that for the family is also a pretty big motivation key for me. So like I started on like a tournament player, and in the beginning I really believe that the money you can earn just playing the tournaments. I was just thinking that like this is kind of the true poker, and I would follow these tournaments for whole of my career. But then I got the child, and I lose this opportunity to grind the nights of tournaments. So I just need to find something else, and it was the cash. It was kind of hard to switch it after tournaments to the cash, but still happy for it, and like the family motivated me to do it, and actually like the switch from the Texas Hold'em cash to the Omaha Texas Hold'em cash, it was also a big how to say impact from my second child. So you know, this is so I understand like this in Texas Hold'em. I haven't seen the big niche to improve myself. Like the game was really tough, and the players played on pretty high level. I don't know what is the situation right now. They're not checking the Texas cash. So then I saw like the PLO, and I like even without experience, I figured it out that like the players doing something wrong. It's like, and I believe I could take advantage of it. So I switched to the PLO and pretty happy for it for the last 7 or maybe a little bit more years of it. And now it's kind of also like the time when I feel that maybe PLO 5 could be better, so I consider to start learning this. So yeah, it's kind of many things, and I'm also kind of like the. This is. I think this top 2 we can even fold against small blind. I really like healthy style life, so I never kinda had drunk session, totally I don't know, bad feelings session or something like this stuff. So of course I'm trying to always be prepared to show my A game. I wouldn't say that it's always happened, but I'm kinda believe that I almost never had the, let's say we have A game, B game, and C game. So and the D vanilla kinda totally crashed. So I would say that I was almost never had the D game, and if yes, so I can control this, as I wouldn't sit to the tables if I feeling pretty bad inside. So I will just try to not feel this. I have to say to take care of myself. And probably even the C games, this is not pretty often. I think I miss C bet here. But anyway, it's just folded when I'm talking. Pretty bad run out here. So mostly I'm trying to be ready to show my A game, and this is pretty important one on the long term. So for the last 2-3 years I'm not playing really long sessions. I think maybe around 3-4 hours it would be the longest one, and no, except when sometimes I'm playing tournaments. So kinda I'm not trying only improve the technique side of the poker. I want also improve kind of the behind side of poker, so that you should be in good physical condition, eating health, sleeping health. I'm not drinking, I'm not smoking, so maybe for many of the people would be boring stuff, but for me it's kind of important, and I still believe that this is give me the edge, in the tables, because the mind is clear, and how to say it, I can I believe for it, so I can, with a good physical condition, I can show my A game much longer time than if I would be in the bad condition. So yeah, many stuff, so like many stuff where I believe you can get edge and in poker, and especially in PLO. Can you beat games by just copying solver? This is also an interesting question. Thank you, Johnny. I think you can beat, but this is not the best option. So like, this is how to explain it correct. So like, you should understand how to solver play, and even it's not, actually understand this is correct, because let's peel with all this. So I believe, like, I think in PLO especially, it's almost, I think it's close to the unreal. Maybe someone can, but I still think it's close to the unreal that the human can copy the solver. So there are so many combinations, so many runouts, so many positions and multi-ways and other stuff. So it's really hard to copy. And I think when you like just try to copy it, you are not understand. Like, actually, I tried to did it before. So I was that guy that I think I will just learn this solver and will play like the solver. But when I just copied the game, I don't understand why the solver does. Yeah, solver does what it does. So I don't understand the reasons, and this is much more important, because when you understand this structure and the reasons, you can you like you don't need to memorize all trees of solver. You can just build yourself tree in your hand during the in your head during the hand when you're playing, and this is much easier like than to just clear copy the solver. It's like, yeah, like I am not like a computer. I cannot do this, especially in PLO. So many stuff inside. So what I am doing now, I try to understand what solver is doing, why, in different situations, and then I just build the strategy in my hand. So in my head, like what the value hands should be here on this flops, turns, river, what bluffs should be here, how much, what the sizing should be, how much like if I am defense, so how much I had, how many percent of my range I had to defend here, how many I check raise, do I have check raise here ever, all kind of like this stuff. So I'm stopped with copy solver. I'm starting with understanding the solver. So this is much more useful for me at this moment, and I believe this way is much profitable in long term, I would say. Because like when I tried to copy just the solver before, like I always messed up. So like maybe I just copy the value range and I don't understand how I have to support this value range with my bluffs range, or I just started to learn the bluffs and I don't understand how it compares with values, or with the hands who should protect my checking range and other stuff. So yeah, so copy is not a thing for me, but I still think that the GTO robot like should probably beat the like I don't know, some pool for sure, but not maybe the toughest. But like but I would say like the player who understands pretty well GTO and can deviate correctly, so this player would show much better results in the end. So just a second, I would back to the hands, to the chat. have to fold this one, probably, but small. Can we check if King 10-6 to clubs folds against a raise? There might be a lot of raises from draws. Yes, we can check this, Gorazzo. I will do it just on the end of the stream. So I will have a short, kind of like 15-20 minutes training session. So we will check that hand there. I still think that we can fold top 2 against, especially against small blind, because small blind range is much more stronger than big blinds. So yeah, it would be interesting to see that easy fold here. And probably we have to just pot it in 3-way, close one. Probably lose to some straight. Okay. Lose peel here. PLO is hardest to master and attracts worse players who wants to have fun, high roll game. Yeah, this is like if I would play poker for fun, I would probably play PLO. This actually it was pretty big. I think I have to fold this ace queen for. It was a really big. Important thing for me. Then when I start to thinking maybe I should switch from the Texas. And I kinda asked myself, if I would be a recreational, which game would I like to play more, Texas or PLO? And the answer was pretty fast. Like even 7 years ago, I felt that the Texas is much more boring. Was for me than PLO. So I think, okay, so if I would be recreational, I would play. The PLO, so I should play the PLO like professional as well. So the game should be there probably. And yes, and now I see that like, wow. Now I see that kinda. We on the way go to the PLO 5 card. Okay, so at least we take one. Just check folds. Third table probably lose to. No, actually one. Wow. Sorry, bet and fold. And Garazzo PLO, you know, like we will check this hand, but you know, even against draw, we are going kinda 50-50. But if we are like, but when we add in, I think I have to go here. But when we add in the value hands, aces unfortunately, but we hit our king. If we like when we add in the value hands, so we would be like, this is not only the, like, how to say it, he should raise not only the super combo draw and value, he should raise some bluffs, and if he doesn't, so we have a clear fold there. just check second one. I need the water. I need the water. Can we 3-bet this stuff? Let's do this. Because I'm not really like to peel on the small blind anything. So like just few hands in a row, and I will check raise my king here. Against Rectis. He's streaming as well, yeah, okay. I actually don't know, does he have a PLO challenge or he had some kind of Texas challenge? Would be fun to see you learn PLO 5 on stream. Thank you, Boomrace. I actually think this is it would happen. I really consider it to do. So maybe after this 22,000 challenge, I will do this. Fold skin. Yeah, it would be really fun, and I think it's not like I can even learn this from the chat a lot. I think many players who kind of play it regularly can give good advices. So yeah, I just need. We'll see. Maybe during this challenge, I can got some extra viewers and some extra followers, and I will ask Ginandes would he kinda deal this PLO 5 PLO trainer for 5 cards. Yeah, because I actually just have for 4 cards, don't have for 5 at this moment. Are you playing Nordic Open in Copenhagen next month? I still not thinking about this. I just have kind of family stuff at this point, and try to kind of play that what I can online. Do they have PLO tournaments on this Nordic Open in Copenhagen, Boom Race? Let's switch our position. Without suit I would fold. So we're actually close to the second hour. Just thinking, would we take a short break or just grind into the end? Feels kinda okay, not too tired, even talk too much. So first table is a question. I think I would fold with 8s. and PLO is kind of 5s and lower. Let's continue. Let's continue. Because I had a plan to play maybe, like I considered to play it was some Easter tournament here in the Monkey Bear Casino in Vile. Kinda around 1300 kronos entry, and it was mystery bounty, but I still didn't found the time for it. Unfortunately, but it was kinda, I had a desire to play offline. Yeah, that's correct. Offline. Okay, so we plop something here. Let's bet this. Take it. Just Texas tournament and PLO cash during event. Evening 9, usually 50, 50 and 100, 100 krona. Okay, interesting one. And it would be in Copenhagen Casino, like this, I believe, like the main. And this evening 9 nights cash games in PLO, do they go in PLO 4 cards or 5 cards? Interesting stuff here. I don't really like to call this, so I will just bet and fold. Don't like to play check call. Maybe check is a play, but this is actually interesting one. So maybe we would go to triple barrel here. Yeah, worked. Even with just second. And second table, I think we need a king high suit. Check it back. Easy call. I think would peel it. And just one. Not the best hand to bluff on the river. With all his blocker in the draw. So yeah, I think I will just play to the end of the session, and then we'll have the train and stuff. A few interesting hands. So this actually board we could play kinda aggressively. Do I want to pot it? Just got shot. if I pot it, do I need to go? Interesting one. Interesting one. But okay. Yes, Casino Copenhagen. So, PLO 4, okay, this is cool that it would be PLO 4. So, I would think about this boom race. I would really think to find the opportunity. Maybe we can spend some time in the Copenhagen with the family. Would you play something there? I think it's enough for that. Yeah, pretty weird, but could be bad for us here. Can I think we have to go here on the turn. Wow, this is kinda aggressive. Okay, so king is okay. So like 100 is kinda PLO 15, yeah, like $15, something like this. So yes, this is pretty nice for a live game. Call and call probably. Third table. So the second table is have gutter. Have gutter. I will fold. So here I would bet by myself. Maybe I could consider even pots. I don't know. Interesting turn. Start with a check. So I think I will just fold this. Like even against bluffs, we are not in a great shape. And I would 3-bet this double pair, double suited connected stuff. So we are not open all double suited queens from the under the gun. Yes, I am playing the Texas event. Which buy-in would you play, and what is the main event? What is the main event? Would be the and I think this probably like it should be multiple days, yeah, most kinda big events, yeah. So this is a question if I would be kinda tough just going there from the Ulant and came back to the home. I think I'll check it back here. Okay, so he had it. So just 6 is close. Start the call and let's try to get Schwedier. So we have kind of a good blocker here. Just bought it. Okay, I think I will believe here. It says 3,150 krona day 1 and day 2. Oh, okay. Okay. I actually... There is actually a 950 kilogram event on Tuesday, PLO for 8 marks. Okay, this is, yeah, kinda interesting for me. But it's, yeah, really, it's kinda crazy rake. Crazy rake. Thank you, Boom Race. I have played this this main event, but on the Munkeberg Casino. So like I was I just was jumped to the second day with this 14,000 krona. I actually was pretty cool. The structure was really good, like pretty low levels and really cool atmosphere as well it was. So yeah, I really enjoyed that one. And it's kind of like the Danish Championship, yeah, something like this. I think I need to bet this, yeah. Yeah, interesting stuff, but I would think so I need to plan this with the family, you know. I cannot be free for 100%. Sorry, something goes wrong here. Yeah. So this is... I would 3-bet against the small sizing. I just played day 1 as not rolled for the re-entry day 2 unless I have some swaps maybe. Yeah, it's kinda... But what do you think? Is it kinda a correct price for that amount chips on the second day? Oh, I think you kind of... Surely you kind of should like overpay and with some money because you are not losing the time the first day. But anyway, I think you can kind of calculate how expensive is it to jump to the second day. Is have 5 times more buy stuff like this. I think I would bluff this on the first day. Okay. Not really want to bet this hand on the second table. And I think I have to peel once. Oh, weird stuff. I kinda want that he would have my hand. Yeah, give up without spade. Oh, wow, he ah, I don't know, would he fold the sounds? I don't know. Day one are really fun, good atmosphere and pretty soft. Yeah, it's actually like kinda good place to spend the time for sure. So now we have check raisable hand in the first one. It was cool for check raise, but I don't think that he would fold if he bets. So I will try to check raise my bet. Okay. In the river. So yeah, it's kinda nothing special. How many entries were it first day from race in the Copenhagen? I think we could build this even. So nothing else, just the top pair, and I would insert. So cheap. So cheap. Now it's not really cheap, so I would fold this one. It's actually cheaper day 2 because rake is lower. Okay, day 1 you pay 3,150 for 20k. Day 2 you pay 1475 for 100k. And on day 2 you start with 100 BB at 40 minutes levels. Okay, interesting one. So it's just like it's kinda satellite on the first day. Satellite stuff. Insta check back. Missed some hands. Think easy fold here. Probably. Yeah, so like the structure was really cool on the second day in this tournament. What is the levels in the first day in this tournament? So, okay, we are close to the And for today, standard here. Could call, could raise. Let's raise. Run to the so many top set against us for today. Too many top sets. Too many top sets. So I would 3-bet third table in such deep stakes. Unfortunately, we cannot. $220 unique entrants on day one. Usually we hit around 300 every day. On Thursday, on Wednesday, and Thursday, Friday, day one is usually more. Yeah, so it would be kind of more than 1,000. Yeah, so combined day essentially is about close to 1,000. It's really big for Denmark, I would say, like this, and buy-in is kind of high as well. Bombi Schmombi, I even forgot about it. So let's play. Let's play. So just start with a check. Probably fold. Kind of betting in 3-player, yeah. Yeah, Danish casinos enjoy using variable buy-ins, so people can qualify on day one cheap, and people who have more money can just enter day one straight away. I think it's a win for everyone. Yeah, this is really cool and interesting structure, and I actually haven't seen it too often on other casinos in other countries. Or you kinda kinda online you can play satellite. But have you qualified to the second day? Day one you start with 400 big blinds and 40 minutes levels. Wow. This is really deep. Really deep. But this first table gets very shallow near day 2 bubble, like 3 BB average stack. Okay. $20 big blinds to 400, 200 big blinds to 400 big blinds. And the end of re-entry, I believe, is 50 BB stack on day one. Yeah. So we could check raise for stable. Could check raise. Not happens this time. So let's check race the river. Before it was for bluffs, now we can check raise for wedges. But our opponents just check it through. Oh, Karen! Welcome to the team. Thank you for your follow. Thank you for your follow, my friend. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. So now we have 69 followers. Just need 31 more for the challenge. Just need 31 more. But Boom Race, do you play just in the casino when it's so many people, or there are some other rooms or halls for it? You can only play satellite on 10 speed poker. The one it's 82 Euro tournament every Sunday. Have one ticket so far. Okay, my congratulations. So you're feeling pretty good in offline. What is your poker is kinda your kinda hobby or half professional hobby, I can call it. What is your another hobby, Boom Race? Interesting to understand what you kinda like except poker. To do. Yeah, let's continue on the first table, on the third table. Do I want to bet this one? It's kinda close, but when everybody checks, I think we can. And probably try get to the showdown. Yeah, without club, just fold. Still calling the first table. The river isn't great. And threes. Okay. So we are close to the end. We are close to the end of the session for today. I don't play in clubs, no. No, but I mean, like I was just one time on the Casino Copenhagen, and it wasn't kinda a big hall for a big tournament there, you know. So, like, There are crazy clubs in Copenhagen with big PLO. 4, 5, 6 section. Okay, interesting one. And even okay, so this is high. Is this kind of like a private club? Private clubs. Interesting. Everything is interesting. Do we need... I think we have to fold this with triple. And I would raise this one. And fold the first table. This is just a 10. So like 400 is kind of below 50. 50, yeah, but for live games kind of high. It's kind of high. I have always played card games when I was younger. Let's peel our 3 pair here. I used to travel and play Yugi and Pokemon. Wow, okay. Cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. And Pokemon played at World Championship. Wow. At World Championships and other cool stuff, but not anymore. Only poker. Cool, man. This is really cool. I even feel this, how it's called, ants on my skin when you write about this championship on Pokemon. I don't really know what is Yojin. I believe it's kind of pretty popular game. Pokemon more close for me, but really cool stuff. But not anymore. Only poker's a card game now. Otherwise, I just play video games in my spare time. Cool stuff, man. What is your favorite Pokemon, my friend? And was it kind of like, was it possible to be like a professional and earn for living in these games, what you played before? Or it's just kind of hobby? Those games are mostly private, yes. Oh, so do we need... I think we need to peel this on the flop. And then try to get... Smaller games you can get into pretty easy if you know somebody else. Thank you. I would consider this variance as well. But probably still at this point will like mostly concentrated on the online and check first one here. Yeah. Loose. Without any blocker, I will just check give up. So. Last table, and I think we are close to the end. So let's close the table, check the graph, check a few hands, and finish for today. And I will be back tomorrow in the same place, the same time. just fall here. So let's stop the game. So yeah, I think I have to 3-bet in such deep environment. Pretty good board for our range. I will bet this one. Probably peel this first one as well. Fold. So if have kinda nothing special, but let's try take a step here. It's the call, and I will keep up this. Maybe on the 10 or something like this I could bluff. And yeah, we could probably have many aces as well in such deep stuff. And here, yeah, I think I will just fold. So just the last table, the last few hands. Just close this one. So let's check. I don't think that we take back. But let's see. Russian cash. Do I want to? Yeah. Yeah, a little better in the end. So we kinda actually like we were kinda around once. So yeah, a little bit regrind back, but still minus 7 plus 400 rake, I think. So minus 11. So like we are pretty stable, you know. minus 11, minus 11. Hope we would show something better tomorrow. Regiaza was my favorite. It's very possible to be professional now. Okay, your primary income is coaching and tournaments have big prize pool. When I played World Championship last time, it was 2023 Japan. Wow, man, this is amazing. First place was 50k. Wow, USD, and the special card was 100k. Cool stuff. Placing in top 4 would be plus 100k plus score in value, around 1000 qualified. Very cool experience. Yeah, man, you know, I feel this power and something like energy inside after your words. Yeah, really cool stuff. And it was just actually 3 years ago. Why you decided to quit from this game? Or like kinda stuff. Qualifying required doing well in European events, and the stuff you got for participating was around 3k, so traveling was free. Okay, cool. I just want to check this Pokemon, how it looks like. Rayquaza. Let's see. and then we will check the hands. Just a second, everybody. uh, yeah. Okay, yeah, pretty cool one. Oh, looks like Onyx, you know, from that types. Okay, so let's check some hands, and we will stop for today. That was a question. Like we had top two. Button against small blind, and it was kind of king 10, sounds like this. King 10-6 probably sounds like this. So I bet top 2 without support, and you know, actually I almost sure that we should check many of these hands, so it was already a mistake. We just bet in 33% of our range, and it's even, I think the leading range from the small blind would be here like 40-50%, maybe 50, you know. So this is already kind of crazy. And when he checks this, so we should check even more. So top 2 is not the case even too bad. So yeah, if you look here, 48% is checking already, and if he check full range, so we should check even more. When we bet and he, like, in the game I believe it was kind of pot, and here he just like, here's open, like the solvers have I think 30% check raise. Yeah, 34% check raise faults. So if we look to our top 2, like we fold in like 5%, so we are still like, yeah, we are kinda, and we are not betting many weak top 2, so like we always kind of betting some strong. So flush draw go, straight draw go, straight draw block, like just a small amount of this. So I think against population, especially when you face the spot race, you will not see too many bluffs check raise there. So they will include mostly kind of top 2 sets and super combo draw. So I still think that my fault was not too bad. Let's check few more hands for today, and I will go. Very time consuming, you have to travel every month, every second month to be able to qualify. Okay, so this is kind of lifestyle, yeah, for play these games. Other events are much bigger, and World Championship is harder to qualify now. So it's really cool, you know. It's kind of, and the prices are really high, I would say. So still, I think many people can be happy to be the pro there. So the question: do we need to call this one? Let's check few hands. Do you play some events in Denmark of this Pokemon game? Let's check this one. King Quinton 9. Yeah, easy peel and then give up. I followed you on Instagram, by the way. Feel free to follow back. I update during live events. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I will check it. I would check it, yeah. Because, like, I have a kids, and they, like they're not too old, like, but my son is talking many about these Pokemon cards right now, but he kind of fan of this Minecraft, you know, stuff at this point. Probably fold. Yeah, check this one. So open early faced call and against squeeze. Let's see what we have to do against. Was it a button? Yeah, button called. Ace, check, 9. Yeah, actually it was a call, so we made mistake and it was, yeah, it's like call and about 8 just to the mark. 660 deuces kinda close, but I still think should be an open. No. Need a 3s. And if it's 7-7, just use still would be, so we need 7-7 4-4, yeah, something like this. So top table ace check 10-8. Let's choose this one. So Boobrains, I think you kinda have a pretty nice skill for strategy, like in different kinds of games, with your experience in previous kind of professional gamer life. So we said pretty close. Probably likes to fold with the 9. Okay. So other stuff, I think nothing special here. This queens is kinda interesting. I think king 10. Let's first check king 10 9-9 against early. I think it should be a peel. And do you still follow some biggest events of the game on, like maybe on the Twitch or on the internet? Yes, it was a call with the 9s on the cutoff. And let's check the queens. It's out not suit. It was king high suit, queen high suit, queen high to the mark. We need 8 maybe. 9, close. It's like a leaderboard. In Europe there is probably like 5k competitors. Okay, and only top 125 can qualify for the World Championship. I believe I would be able to do it, but would require a lot of time. I don't play in Denmark. Okay, I mean I update with Poker Life events, not Pokemon. Yeah. But I think it's kind of same feelings when you're playing live events in poker. So let's check. Do we need to peel this force on the cutoff? No, we need something better. 6s. Yes, so we need 6s here. A6-6-4 against Shorty. He was pretty short. Let's take 30. We don't peel many. And this one to the mark, yeah, even against 30. With the 5 we can peel. So yeah, mistake is 9-8-8 against cutoff. So this is actually 3-bet, yeah. and I missed this 3 bets usually at about 887 as well. So yeah, have to be more focused with this kind of stuff. Okay, so let's take around 3 more and then we wrap it up. King jack, jack 9, early position. King jack, jack 9. So king suit is open, but with jack suit close to the fold. Okay, ace king 8-8 against button and squeeze from the small blind. Yeah, just to the mark. Pretty big blunder to peel this to win it 9s. Kind is not. 20 10s or maybe low pairs, how I imagine. Yes, if we called 5s and other stuff we have to call as well. And let's check the last one. I don't think that we have to peel this. Maybe even like maybe with the 9 we could consider. We could consider what is small blind. Yes, to small blind. Ace checked an 8 here, like just with single suit. And what about 9? Even with the 9 we fold, it's a mint kind of queen. Triple suit, that would be fine. So, okay, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching me. See you tomorrow, the same place, the same time. Yeah, tomorrow would be Wednesday, so yeah, I would still grinding more this PLO Russian cash. Would have some theory stuff. We have 69 followers for today, just waiting for 31 more and would jump into this challenge. Have a nice time for today.